So this is a 2021 RMAX 1000 limited edition that I have installed this Dometic fridge. It is model CF18. Fits very snugly between the rear seats. I have another Dometic that I use in a work truck that works very well, and that's why I went with one of them again. Very good amount of space. Like I said, it fits very well. Have it plugged in and on right now. It's plugged into this factory rear cigarette lighter that I have rewired, and I will show you that in this next clip. So in the rear of the RMAX, you have this 12 volt. It's on the rear driver's B pillar. And it comes down and it plugs into this harness, and it is the auxiliary harness that comes on and off with the key. Well, I plan on putting a fridge back in here, and I want the plug to be powered all the time. So with the second battery, I cut the plug off and wired it directly to the second battery here with a fuse. And this panel that's here is easily accessible when all this is back together, so I can get to this fuse if I need to. So now this 12 volt is hot all the time and only runs off the second battery. So if it continues to draw the battery and this battery dies, the main battery will still be good and start. With that, I did reuse this. It's hard to see. I did reuse this plug and wired it over to some rear floor lights because the front has nice blue lights. So I added some rear lights, and I'll add this one when I put the panel back together. But yeah, that's where I'm at so far. So now that you see that it's been installed, or how I wired it and everything, as you can tell, the machine is off, be it the fridge is on and working. And that's the whole goal, is for it to be able to stay on when I shut the machine off. And if the battery draws too low, it will just go off the auxiliary battery, not the main battery. And then it does have a high-low switch in there that allows you to adjust its battery monitoring. So don't quote me, but I think on high it'll shut off after it gets below 12.1 or 12.2 volts. And then when it's on low, which is when I have it set on, it will go down to like 11 point something. And I'm okay with it going lower because it is the auxiliary battery, not the main battery. So there you have it, the fridge install in the RMAX. And they have many other fridges that are actual compressor fridges like these, but none of them clear this width. You can get on Amazon and look at a billion different refrigerators, and all of them are roughly around 13.5 inches wide, and I think between here is 11 point something. So it's a very tight fit. And you know, if you didn't have kids, you could push these seats forward and have room for a bigger one. I also know I'm waiting on the cargo box, so I can't put it back here. So once all said and done, this is my only room for something like that. And that's why I went with that model.